Good morning, student. Welcome back to the third session of the online classes on the seventh chapter, respiration in plants. So in the last class, I briefed you about the aerobic and anaerobic respiration, the byproduct which will be obtained after the respiration, and also the importance of stomata in the process of respiration. By this time, I hope you are all clear with what actually respiration is. It's a catabolic process or a anabolic process, and which type of gas plays the important role in the process of respiration. So here in this session I am going to brief you about certain experiments which will be asked for you for 5 marks. The diagrams will be given, and based on the diagram 5 different questions will be asked, asking for write the aim of the experiment, or to write the control setup for the given experiment. I will tell you what is the control setup for the given experiment, or they will ask to write the observation of the given experiment, or the definition of what is respiration. So like this different question will be asked, that we call it as diagram based question. Okay, they will give the diagram, and based on that particular diagram 5 different types of question will be asked, and those questions we call it as diagram based questions. Okay, so the first experiment what I am going to brief you is experiment to prove that carbon dioxide is produced during respiration in germinating seed. So germinating seed means they are living. Germinating seeds means they are living, and as all other living organisms do, the living cells always take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, and you all know that this is the actual process of respiration. See, breathing in and breathing out, or inhalation, exhalation, we generally term it as, but you have to understand, during the process of photosynthesis they take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, but when we talk about respiration they take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So here in this particular experiment we are going to prove that even the germinating seed, that too they are not even the sapling, small saplings also, they are just germinating seed, they too respire and they give out carbon dioxide during the course of the germination. Okay, here this is the diagram. We have flask A, in the flask A, at the bottom of the flask we have kept wet cotton wool. At the bottom of the flask we have kept the cotton wool which is wet, and above that we will put some already germinated little sprouted seeds, means they are yet to germinate now. We will put some seeds, germinating seeds, and we will close the flask with the rubber cork. Okay, we will close the flask with the rubber cork. Now we will move on to the flask B. This is the control setup of this experiment. Okay, while they ask the diagram based question, they will ask a question like write the control setup, or how you will prepare a control setup for the given experiment. So in the control setup what you have to take is, you will take the woolen wet cloth cotton woolen, and in that you will take the seed which is boiled. That means by boiling you have killed the cells of the seed. That means whatever be the condition, how many ever days you keep it, you will not find any germination in this particular seed. Okay, so taking boiled killed seeds is the control setup of this experiment. I am repeating, students, taking another flask with boiled killed seed is the control setup for this experiment. Am I clear? I hope you have understood. Now they will ask for the aim of the experiment. What is the aim of the experiment? The question itself will tell you the aim of the experiment, that is to prove that carbon dioxide is produced during the respiration in germinating seeds. Aim of the experiment is to prove carbon dioxide is produced during respiration in germinating seed. Germinating seeds. Okay. Now this will be the aim of the experiment. Sometimes they will ask for the procedure. Now what I explained as the setup of the experiment, that will be the procedure of the experiment. Okay. Now what will be the procedure of the experiment? So we will take two round bottom flask A and B, mark it A and B. In flask A, we will take germinating seed kept on the wet woolen cloth, and in the flask B, we will take the boiled killed seeds, and we will leave this setup for few hours. Okay. After taking this, we will leave this setup for few hours. And now, after few hours, what will we observe? After few hours, what will we observe? So, when we take the flask A, we will take the flask A and remove the rubber cork. We will remove the rubber cork, and we will tilt the flask A. We will tilt the flask A against the test tube containing lime water. Understand? If we prepare lime water in the laboratory, it will be mixture of sodium hydroxide and silicate lime. Okay, in the laboratory. If not, we can just use lime water, or lemonades like lime water, not with sugar and salt. Just the juice of lemon we can take it as. Here I will tell you once again. We will take the flask A and tilt the flask A against the test tube containing lime water. In the laboratory or in the lab, if we prepare lime water, it will be a mixture of sodium hydroxide and silicate lime. Am I clear? Okay. When we tilt this particular flask against the test tube containing lime water, there will be certain gas produced during the time hours, or the time that we have left this setup to when we have left this setup still. Okay, certain gas will be liberated in. We don't know until we perform the experiment. We will not be knowing what type of gas will be liberated in. Am I clear? Now, as we tilt the test tube against the flask against the test tube, the gas which will be produced inside the flask will come in contact with the lime water, and when the gas come in contact with the lime water, this particular lime water in the test tube turns milky. Turns milky means the lime water, which will be transparent in nature, gradually it will turn milky, means it will become little shady like white. Am I clear? So this particular experiment shows you that when the gas which is produced in the flask A comes in contact with the lime water turns milky, proving that the gas produced by the germinating seed inside the flask is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Students, I hope you one or the other time you have cut the lemon, and a small drop of lemon, if it falls on the floor or on the slab, after few hours or few minutes, just a few minutes, if you observe, it will turn to white. Okay, though it is transparent, it will turn to white. This is because the lime water or the lemon juice, when it comes in contact with the atmospheric air which contains carbon dioxide, it turns milky. Understand? That is the reason here, when carbon dioxide gas which will be produced inside the flask, when it comes in contact with the lime water in the test tube, it turns milky. Am I clear? So, what will you observe here? What will be your observation? When the gas produced in flask A comes in contact with lime water, the lime water turns can conclude this particular experiment that the germinating seeds, while they respire, they produce carbon dioxide gas. Understand? I hope you have understood this experiment, and it is very important also. Now let us move on to the second experiment. Experiment to demonstrate anaerobic respiration. By this time you know the meaning of anaerobic respiration, that is the respiration takes place in the absence of carbon dioxide. Understand? So here students, we have the setup here. What actually we have done here is we have taken certain seeds. Okay, these are the germinated seeds. That means germinating seeds. What actually we have done here is we have taken few germinating seeds and we have peeled off the seed coat. Okay, only the cotyledon with the sprout we have kept now. We have taken off the seed coat. Okay, and here there is a beaker and a inverted test tube. This is the inverted test tube inside the beaker, and this test tube and the beaker is filled with mercury. I hope you are getting my point. We have taken the setup here. In this we have taken the germinating seed and we have taken off the seed coat of the germinating seed. Why we have taken the seed coat of the germinating seed? Because it fastens the diffusion of the gas produced inside during germination. Whatever the gas is produced during the process of germination, it will be diffused out very soon because there is no barrication of the seed coat. Whatever the gas is produced in the seed, it can easily diffuse out without any barrication or without any constraint there. Okay, this is also one of the question. Why we take peeled seed here while demonstrating anaerobic respiration? Why do we take peeled seed during the demonstration of anaerobic respiration? The answer will be it will fasten the diffusion of the gas. Okay, it will fasten the diffusion of the gas. Which type of gas? As we are demonstrating anaerobic respiration, obviously it should be a carbon dioxide. Isn't it so? So, why do we take peeled seed during the anaerobic respiration? Because peeled seed fasten the diffusion of carbon dioxide gas. Okay. Now, here the next question is, what is the control setup for this experiment? What is the control setup for this experiment? The control setup once again is taking boiled and peeled seed in another test tube containing mercury. Okay. The actual original setup is taking germinating peeled seed in a test tube containing mercury. The control setup for this experiment is taking boiled and killed seed, in a test tube, another test tube containing mercury. That will be the control setup of this particular experiment. Okay. Now, the setup will be left untouched for 2 to 4 days. Okay, this particular setup will be left untouched without disturbing for 2 to 4 days. What actually you will observe after 2 to 4 days? Students, when we initially will fill the mercury to the fill the mercury with into the test tube, the mercury level will be up to the point of the test tube. It will cover the test tube will be completely covered with the mercury. After few days, when you observe, the level of the mercury will come down. Understand? The level of the mercury will come down because the gas which will be produced by the germinating seed, is pushing the mercury down. Thus, the level of the mercury decreases. And you all know during the respiration process, the gas which will be produced is carbon dioxide. Am I clear? So, here the germinating seeds what we have taken, they are anaerobically respiring and they are making utilization, and one more thing, after 2 to 4 days also, these seeds are not dead. Am I clear? And yet they manage to respire, and the gas which is produced during respiration process is the carbon dioxide. So what will be the observation? What will be the observation? So observation after 2 to 4 days. After 2 to 4 days, it will be observed. It will be observed that the level of mercury. I want the answer in the same way, students, because if you change the words, the meaning of the answer will be changed. After 2 to 4 days, it will be observed that the level of mercury in test tube B containing germinating seed will go down, or you can also write fall down. And what will be the conclusion? That is, during anaerobic respiration, carbon dioxide will be liberated. Am I clear? I hope you have understood the given experiments what I have written on the board. Students, at the end of the video, while you watch the video, and at the end of the video, I will give you some questions for your assignment. I hope you will understand the video after watching. Thank you.